Okay, so today we're doing today we're doing tapioca pudding. It's pretty simple, really tasty. So what you're gonna start off with is 2 3/4 cup of milk to a saucepan. Then I'm flavoring mine vanilla almond because that is just my classic flavor. So I add about a teaspoon of almond and about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna mix that together. Add an egg. Add 3/4 cup of sugar. Mix again.
That's a third.
Didn't I say that?
No, you said 3/4.
Okay, I meant a third cup of sugar. Then I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of tapioca. I have instant tapioca. This is like the only tapioca I can ever find, and yeah, instant tapioca. It's craft.
Is it heaping tablespoons or
Just
tablespoons?
about, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Kraft minute tapioca. We'll stir this, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
This is without heat
Yes,
right now.
Without heat. Just
So it
sitting.
sits for 5 minutes. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. It's thickened up a little bit. So what I like to add at this point is honey. Just about a teaspoon. Excuse me, I don't measure it. I think that the honey helps with the texture a little bit. And if you add it before the 5 minutes, it messes with it. Don't ask me why, it just does. So I'm going to turn it on medium, and I'll be whisking it, and we'll be waiting till it gets to a boil. Don't not be near the stove, it's milk, so it'll speak
Erupt.
the voice of experience.
Yeah, many times.
Many.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you stand here, you whisk it periodically. You don't leave because you don't want it to erupt.
Yes.
When it gets to a boiling point, we'll be back.
Yep. Okay, so now it's at this point. Stir like crazy. Wait just a few seconds and turn it off. Then you'll notice that there's a bunch of bubbles on top. The honey helps eliminate those bubbles, but what you've got to do is just take a paper towel and take the bubbles out, because they won't pop in the fridge, and it just sort of ruins the appearance, I guess, of it. So I'm gonna finish debubbling this, then we'll be back. Okay, so I've got at least most of the bubbles out. So now I'm gonna pour it into a bowl. It could be a glass bowl, it could be a metal bowl. Then I'm just gonna actually scrape that out. You know, sometimes in cooking, the nice part is you get like your own personal steam bath while you're doing these type of things.
Sometimes.
Pouring out noodles, so drain them. Then I'm gonna sprinkle over some of my blue sugar. I've talked about this a lot. I really like it. It's sugar with a bit of food coloring and then some water, and then you let it sit a while. We'll probably do a video on it at some point. So I'm gonna sprinkle this over it. Sort of like that. then what I'm gonna do is to make this extra creamy, you have to place the saran wrap sort of in a place you usually don't put it, which is right on the surface. Which, warning, this just came off the stove, so it's going to be very hot. So I suggest using the back of your hand because it's a bit less sensitive. Okay, so we're going to put this in the fridge. You can serve this, if you're doing it warm, just leave it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. If you're doing it cold, wait till it's cold, which will be
couple hours.
Yeah, a few hours. Yep, we'll be back probably when we serve this. Okay, so it's gotten nice and cooled. Pull it back.
Just slide it over to Mom. She'll just eat it.
I suggest eating it with a bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top, because that's the way that Dad taught me to eat it. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're trying to collect some questions just about general cooking so that we can have a video where we just answer a bunch of questions. So, hope you enjoyed this, and hope you tried it out. And we'll see you later.
I don't think Dad needs to know we made any today.
Okay.